Okay guys, here we go. Distribution, the lifeline of your business is what I call it. Oh, there's my first slide. But I want to show you something really funny because I found this. I used to be known as the rat queen. I'm not anymore. Peggy has surpassed me. She's the new rat queen. But this was one of my first signs I had on a rack. Is this not hilarious? Look at that. How cute is that? This is probably 15 years old. Oh my gosh, so you know, things do evolve, the evolution of the rack. And so then, you people! That's pretty funny. So anyway, I gotta tell you, no, we gotta go back. So I have to tell you a few things. First of all, the power of distribution, how I learned this, is in the beginning, because I do want to talk a little bit about in the beginning with the new publishers. You know, I could do 250 stops a day, 250 stops a week. That was 50 a day. But I did learn the power of distribution, doing my own distribution in the beginning. I was the first one to bring a rack to a health food store, people. That's a big deal. Little Debbie Wilson. I mean, we had Creative Loafing, which is, oh, I'm sorry, it was the Weekly Planet. We had all these, you know, special magazines. Nobody had a rack but me, with my little sign. The original sign was this little big yellow thing. It was hilarious. So anyway, I told you about the magazine to advertise in it, and when I was doing distribution, I saw why I never got a call. There was the magazine I paid $2,500, that's a lot of money 17 years ago, to be in. Look at that! There's the magazine all wrapped up in the little yarn underneath that table. Really? I mean, you'd think the manager's going to put the magazine out. Really? Isn't that special? So anyway, that's why I never got a call, and there's 2 million homes in the Tampa Bay area, and I'm flying to Michigan, Wisconsin, the Hamptons. I'm going to Naples every week teaching and consulting on feng shui, and I can't do one in my own neighborhood? Really? Well, there's the reason why. So distribution is just so important. And so anyway, I wanted to show you that it has evolved. So now I use the sign, the magazine as the sign. Now, the reason I'm showing you that Dr. Oz thing is that simply because it's a sticker I had made. Now you can flip through it. Thank you, Pat. That I put on my racks. And these are the modulars I had to invest in. They decided to put these all over Tampa, and I like to be on top, so it's $200. I own it for life, and I own like 60 of them. But now they've started taking them away. But the reason that sticker's there is, see, A, I can tell that, oh, some moron has taken my, you know, magazine out of the sleeve, or I know that it's true, it's empty. But sometimes, you know, they just take the magazine out of the sleeve. I hate that. And then there's 50 magazines in that box. So anyway, that's just a fun fact that you might want to do. It just gives our statistics. I need to get new stickers made. We had Dr. Oz on the cover one year, and that's why I was allowed to use that. So now we can go ahead. Thank you, Pat. So, like I said, it's evolved. And then I went to a cabinet maker. He creates kitchen cabinets for a living. And I had these wooden boxes made. And I just love my boxes. I just had another 10 made. And I want you to just notice the bottom here. See how big that is? Now will you flip to the next slide? See, it's the evolution. See how it's shorter now? I can hold more racks, more magazines. So there's my 2 boxes right by the front door of one of the Whole Foods we have in Tampa. Probably go through 3,000 magazines there alone. So I was talking to a publisher yesterday, you know, how do you get to the front door? How do you get that rack placed there? Well, you very nicely walk in and smile and say, hi, I work with this magazine. Can I have permission? I mean, most of my racks are all at the front door. I work so hard. I buy the love. I give them a $50 gift certificate to Bonefish. I know not new people can afford that. Maybe you can't even do a $5 gift certificate to Starbucks. Hold on a second. And then, but you can give a thank you card. Go back 4 days later and give them a thank you card, thanking them for letting you put the rack there. So I work very hard at getting these racks at the front door. Like I have Earth Origins, which is the one I restock. We go through 2,000 magazines alone. I know that because I restock it every week. And I walk in the other day, and I'm in a baseball cap and workout clothes, and Johnny's going, Debby, Debby. And I look around, and there's Johnny and Pam. Pam's the team leader. She's in charge of all the people at the little, what do you call them when you check out and they have the cash register? Whatever all that is. She's in charge of all those people. Johnny's the produce manager. They both got gift certificates from me to Bonefish. Last year it was $100. This year I was on a budget. It was $50. But I give it to both of them because it's so important for me to have that magazine at the front door. Okay, we can switch now.
That's the last slide.
No, I sent you. No, I sent it last night, 1:45. To your inbox.
You did.
Yeah, I updated it.
Did I not tell you that they introduced me to the organic wine last night? So.
Oh, Anna.
I think you need to blame Kim for that one.
I don't see it.
No, it's in your inbox.
Here's my inbox.
Oh, man.
I got Dana's, it looks like.
Last night, 12:34.
Did you send it to Anna?
I did.
Oh, Anna.
Anna and you. Oh, come on, it said it sent it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be in my junk. No.
Yes.
Anna, do you have it moving forward? Where'd you go?
I do, I've got it, I'll send it right now.
Yay! Look at that. That's Lexi! And that's a Publix cart. And I'm delivering the magazine with Lexi. Oh my God, she should have her own Facebook page. They love my dog. So anyway, I don't know how great that is to have a dog in the cart, but everybody just loves it. So she's just helping me. I go, you're a working girl now, baby. You want those treats, you got to work with Mom. So anyway, I wanted to remind myself about the whole Publix thing and learned what Susan did. And I'm like, holy moly. So I called my guy, Dean, my head guy in front of, in charge of my distribution. I said, Dean, we got to get on the road. So we get on the road. 2 days in a row. I am exhausted. We find 35 places one day, 25 the next day. That's 25 times 50, blah, blah, blah. Do the math. At least I've got to find a home for 3,000 magazines. And somewhere in there I've gotten a couple racks and all this stuff, and I'm so happy. And I just had to show you Lexi because it's just the bomb. And remembering Susan, and so then we went out and found more spots. I mean, that's just what you do, get out there. In fact, we had so much fun. I paid Dean $40 for gas, took him to lunch, and we're just going, he goes, you know, I don't like the word no. I go, don't worry, honey, I'll do all the talking. And him watching me walking in saying, hi, I work with this magazine, this mental health magazine, and we're looking to increase our distribution. Would you like to have some? Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Put it over there. Hey, you want a rack? Okay, we'll put a rack right there for you. Let me tell you, man, it was so much fun. So we went Clearwater, Tampa, St. Pete. We just had the best time. So I increased like 100 more stops. So just get out and do it. That's all we have to do is make it happen. Oh, I like these. I get these, you know how you find things online? And this went along with Adam. His speech was so awesome. And I just like this. The distance between dreams and reality is called discipline. And that's just what it is, these best practices. You know, not many of you know this, but I play a lot of tennis. And I love tennis. And a lot of times I run from the tennis court, all sweaty, blah, 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 and I am running to restock my places, the ones I'm in charge of. I have 856 stops now, and I do 7. Okay, I do 7. But I do 7.
They're important,
Those 7 are important, especially Earth Origins, where Johnny and Pam are. So, you know, I just run in and out and in and out, so it's just a lot of fun. And I wanted to mention something I learned that Margaret did, because Margaret, another rock star, I know you did this in the beginning. You hand-carried to each one of your advertisers, all your advertisers, you did distribution to them every month, correct?
Still do.
You are a rock star. Okay. I only go to the new people that came in this month, hi, thank you for your business, and then the next month the carrier takes over, the team. So, rock star, right there. That's just a great best practice.
And I've only once in the 17 years been late. It was on New Year's Day. But my strict
policy is I have to be fully distributed to the advertisers by the 1st every month.
Awesome.
It really works.
Yeah.
If you're late 1 or 2 days, they'll never forget it.
That's right, rock star. Okay, thank you, Pat. Oh, I love this. No whining. Oh my gosh, angry elves, mad elves, whatever. Oh my goodness, I mentioned it last night. I just wanted to chop her head off. I'm like, I do watch too many Game of Thrones. But anyway, I love this one too. So when you get into your whining phase, this little girl, it says, my last day of chemo. It was tough, but I was tougher. I mean, is that not just the bomb? I mean, it really is. And, oh, I love this one. This is my other favorite one. I do this one all the time. Wake up and win. So whatever it is that's got to get you motivated, whatever you need to do, I built my magazine with distribution. I have racks in all my health food stores. Okay, I got kicked out of Publix, blah, 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 blah. Added 100 more places, 100 more relationships, because I physically walk in and talk to these people and ask for permission. It's a big deal to do that. Just do it. If you're sad, you're depressed, go work on distribution. Two of my best friends, two of the best salespeople I know, do you know when they're depressed, they go out and cold call? No wonder they make the big bucks. They go out and cold call. So whatever you have to do to get yourself motivated, and please stay positive. Don't let the energy vampires get you down. And those angry little elves, sometimes on the listserv, you know, you've got to stay positive. Who said what? All right, any questions for me? I print 23,000.
You said 856.
Yes, 856 stops.
So for smaller locations, do you do any of like the little acrylic stands? Do you do that at all?
Do you know, I don't do the acrylic stands, but I met the most incredible man, legally blind. And he made me, out of recycled wood, these beautiful wooden stands with bamboo trim. I just wanted to pay him to help him, and they were beautiful. I got 20 of them, and they've disappeared over the years because this has been a while. So you can get creative like that. I like the wooden ones, but no, I don't have any acrylic. I like to be at the front of their countertop, or, you know, I started, you know, I'm in the hospitals. So, you know, whatever that table is where people are lounging, waiting, and stuff like that.
People
But-
love those. I've had a couple of places that, and I've given them, and they're like, they love them. So I'm looking for a good resource where I can get them at an affordable price. I'm paying like a little less than $8 each at Office Depot, which is cheaper than Amazon.
I know there's cheaper. And you can put that on the listserv.
Yeah,
Displays
okay.
to go.
Who knows?
Displays to go. Has
For other racks.
Minimum number of copies that you distribute, like,
You know, I really like to do 25 per stop. If it's 10, if it's 5, no. Now, if it's a big client, yes. And I will be there doing it. But I like to do 25, something like
Adam
that.
said, I work with Adam, and he said that's a good rule, except there's some places you want to be even if you're moving 5. If it's the only vegan restaurant in town, you need to be there if you possibly can.
Awesome.
Even if you know, I thought that was great advice
I think
from Adam.
Anna says, no, no more questions. I gotta go. Oh, John's got one more.
How much does the tall ones cost you? And do you have any smaller wood tabletop ones that hold like 25 or 50?
Those little small ones that I had made from the man that was legally blind, those were little, they're boxes.
But most of those are gone, so you don't make those anymore?
No, but you could find somebody. I have one at, across the street from my home. I'll take a picture of it and send it on the listserv. But the wooden ones are $60 now.
A piece?
Yes.
Thank you, Debbie.
thank you.